All alone on a Saturday night? Why yes, yes I am, because I am a loser. What's going on, Gucci gang? It's your boy, Vespucci up in here. It's 11:30, and I was just like looking up fun stuff to do. And there's a drive-in movie theater in Compton. Nope, it's not in Compton, it's near Compton. So I was like, I should probably be doing this with like a girl, because that would make sense. Bring a date on with you to the movies. Can't even speak English. But I want to see Solo, a Star Wars film. And I was like, I've never been into a drive-in theater before. I'm gonna go see that. See, but that's one of the screens. I'm driving to the theater. Can't really see, but yeah, there's Avengers. I'm getting to watch like the back half of Avengers. And then... Yo, we out here at Ghost Motorsports. Colin's posted up with a Holo Squad tent. And they have a whole bunch of exotics lined up right now. Can y'all see that? Yeah, there's like a Ferrari, a Lambo. It's like a pop-up shop in collaboration with Pharmacy Board Shop, which is a skateboard shop, if y'all don't know. And we're just posted up chilling right now. I'm gonna help them fold some t-shirts and just see how things go. Yeah, so this is what the event is. It's just a bunch of cars rolling up. This is really cool, actually. I'll show you guys this real quick. It's a color-changing wrap job. It goes from green to dark brown. Right? I don't know, that looks kind of purple, but it's pretty cool. I have the same wrap for my car at home, but mine's just a lot ricier. Yeah, this is the function. Ghost Motorsports, Ferraris, Lambos, tuner cars, Holo Squad's posted up, Colin's brand, and Xavier's brand. And then this is the inside. Can I say somebody special?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this E46 and this E46 are somebody specials that I'm not allowed to say, but they're done out to the nines and they're being built here at Ghost Motorsports. It's the Ultimate XD, the Titan XD! He's the final XD boss. Hey, what's going on, Gucci gang? So it's tomorrow. Now I'm going to the Peterson Automotive Museum. I know, I keep going to car things and all that stuff, and I'm probably not going to document a lot of it. I think I'm parked in like the wrong place. I'm really hoping I don't get a ticket because, yeah, I think, like I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 90% sure that I'm parked in the wrong place. Anyways, that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna go get a tour of the Peterson Automotive Museum. It has like a bunch of famous cars from like the Fast and the Furious, as well as like lowriders with extravagant paint jobs, and even Japanese classic cars that look period correct and all that stuff too. So that'll be fun. Damn, okay, this place is the real deal. Yeah, so I put like a better video of it on my story, but it said with 25,000 or more social media followers, you get free admission into the museum. So I showed them that I'm at like 30, and they were like, yeah, free admission. But then I still had to pay $30 for the vault tour, which is a 2-hour-long tour, and it covers like all the cars in their secret vault that the public doesn't get to see, even with just a general admission. And they give you all like the what's up with the cars that are in the vault. So like if celebrities have owned them or what they've been in. And then I'm gonna explore the rest of the museum after the vault tour too. Have you ever paid $350 for the Wolf of Wall Street car? No, but you could. That's a Countach, I believe. Or is it no, is it? I'm gonna look like a dumbass saying it's a Countach. There is Drift King. What's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? He's the guy that essentially started drifting, and he'd be winning races, and he'd be winning by so much in his Sprinter that like during corners he would just pull off drifts to entertain the fans. And drifting kind of spawned from him. Ka-chow. This is the lowrider section, and my god, this is absolutely insane. I don't know if you can see this, but this is all, pinstriping is a hand-done thing. So all of these lines right here were hand-painted by an artist. And this mural right here that you see, that is absolutely incredible, has been airbrushed by the, I would assume the same artist. So this is all hand-done art. Imagine airbrushing this entire piece. How long would that take you? On top of all of that, the wheels are engraved, along with the hub, the caliper, and the rotor. This is all engraved metal. The engine bay itself is just, my god, like this paint job alone right here, you have to layer it, you have to mask it. The masking alone, masking off the paint job takes, well for this car, it took easily more than a week. This is just insane. This is why I love lowriders. The amount of detail and work that went into this car is like, just insane. And it's beautiful. I'm assuming the hydraulics, yeah. Holy sweet mother. Wow. And this is the hydraulic setup for the car. It makes it bounce and hop and jump. This is so worth the money. Come here and see these cars. I don't care if you don't like cars. Just the art alone. This is essentially an art museum. My god, look at that. And there's art all over the walls as well. Wow. And this is the kind of shit that, like, you get your tax return back and you have way too much money. You start buying stupid shit you don't need that costs way too much money. Like this cooler that's probably like a couple $1,000. Or this barbecue that's easily like $5,000. This is so cool. This is our tour guide. We're going on the tour. Going into the mall. So, general admission doesn't come into here. This is all of the secret stuff. Holy guacamole. So, I'm going back to the museum. I'm just running to my car to get some food. Pay the $30 and go see the vault tour. They have some cars that you would not believe are actually in there. I'm talking like cars from famous people that shouldn't be there. Cars that you will literally never see anywhere else in the world that are like monumental to what our society has become today. And they're just cars, but like, it's incredible. So go to the Peterson, pay the admission if you have to. Pay the $30 for the 2-hour tour. Even if you're not huge into cars, it's just like a great history lesson. And it's very worth it. They didn't allow filming, however, that's why I'm filming right now. Which is fair, because if everybody filmed in there, nobody would go see them. But holy cow. Very good tour. And they know what they're talking about too. They're really good with the tour and how they structure it. So I'm gonna go grab some food and then run back to the museum and see the rest of it. Literally as I'm walking back to the car, the ticket guy is right there putting a ticket on my car. Well, joke's on him. I don't have to pay it. So funny. I don't know, like, I don't know why they even give tickets, considering like it's really not going to affect me in any way. I am going to move my car now though, because apparently the people in that house phoned about my car. So that's that. I'm going to find some street parking right now. So what's kind of ghetto but kind of funny, what I've been doing, what I figured out as like a new snack, is you take a pack of ramen, you take some hot Cheetos, because they're delicious, you crunch them up a bit, and then I haven't shaken this up yet. I'll do that real quick. And then you have a Cheeto spicy ramen dry snack food happy fun time. And it's actually really delicious. It's probably bad for me. I mean, I know it's bad for me, but it tastes good. And then you put the beef stock in too. And then that's what it looks like when it's all shaken up. It's actually pretty tasty. And yeah, I'm gonna eat it. So I'm back in the museum. They say to start on the 3rd floor and work your way down to the 1st floor. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's so nice and cold in here. This place is beautiful, honestly. Even if you're not into cars, it just offers a great atmosphere to be in. Now, this is very cool. These are all famous cars from movies, as you probably guessed. This is from Christine. I've not seen Christine, but it says it right there. And I know you guys have seen Little Miss Sunshine. And this is the bus from Little Miss Sunshine. That's so cool. And of course, the S2000 from Fast and the Furious. That's sweet. DeLorean from Back to the Future. And I'm not too sure. I see a Batmobile way down there. This is an actual DeLorean from Back to the Future. There's a flux capacitor back there. Look at that. This is way too cool. Look at the inside. There's the year. Look at that. Funniest thing ever is the year that they go back and forward in time is my birthday. Like, not the same year, obviously, but it's October 26th. And that's actually in the movie, too. I didn't even realize that. This is the Roadster from Iron Man. And apparently the color scheme was used to mock up what Iron Man was going to look like with the red and the gold. So that's really cool, actually. This was in The Great Gatsby. That's Batman's Bat Cycle. What do they call it? Batman's backup. And that is a Batmobile from the 60s, I believe. This leopard, no, this zebra print fabric on the outside. I think it's a, no, I don't even know what it is. It has a TV inside of it. That's too cool. I bet there was lots of car crashes in this thing. Imagine picking up the kids in this thing. The dopest, like, 13-person seating minivan ever. It's a motorhome, my bad. So apparently this Jeep was built in 1973 to appeal to a younger audience, like teens that would, you know, be getting their first car and whatnot. I personally love the color combo and everything about it. But do you guys? I don't know, drop a comment, let me know. I think it's sick. And if you were a teen in the 70s and you were looking to buy your first car, would you be attracted to something like this? I personally wouldn't buy a Jeep just because of fuel economy, but I do dig the color scheme, so. Making my way downstairs, walking fast. There's a Lego section. There's a cars section, wow. Dude. This place is the shit. And there he is. My Lord and Savior, Lightning McQueen. Sir, it's such an honor to meet you. I just thank you so much for everything you've done. I am so honored to be in your presence, Lightning McQueen. Thank you for everything you've done for humanity. Ka-chow. He said ka-chow. A whole Lego McLaren. This is insane. Wow. I wonder how many bricks. 280,000. That's nuts. Now this is cool. This is the Bozozoku section. There's a shark nose over there as well too. This thing is immaculate. And for those of you who don't know, the Bozozoku and Shakotan style is a style that was originated in Japan, and it came from their old racing series. So it was when, if you take a look at the cars, they have crazy aerodynamics done to them, kind of like the shark nose head over there, along with fenders, side skirts, front lips, front splitters. And that's where the Bozozoku culture originated from, is the race cars. Because people just started doing it to their own cars, and it kind of just turned into what it is today. Crazy cars with hooligans running around the streets in badass looking cars. So, okay, first of all, look at the headlights for this car. They're little stars. They're normal on the other side. Also an externally mounted oil cooler. People throw this into the Bosozoku category, but it comes from the Kaido racer category because the race cars in Japan in the 70s had like the shark nose. They had extreme aerodynamics, huge over fenders, side skirts. But through time and just hooliganing around, normal people in Japan mostly, because that's where this all started, and we don't have a good amount of Japanese cars that, you know, look like this and are able to do that. Look at that too. The back is like completely fiberglassed. And anyways, back to my point. In Japan, they started to realize that like they could do this to their own cars for very little cost, and they look pretty damn cool. So they took bodywork into their own hands, made stuff like this, and now in Japan there's hundreds of these cars. Maybe not hundreds, but it's a very big part of the tuning culture over there. And what goes along with these cars, like, it's like from what I know, it's a sense of rebellion against the government to show that like they can still do whatever they want to do and they can have fun. So this is like their form of rebelling, and they go into the streets and they do donuts and they mess around and they just have fun. These wheels are really cool too. I used to own a pair just like these, except they look like these except they were red and they're Star Sharks. They're from Japan, which I imported. These, however, I wanted Techno Phantoms, but I couldn't find a pair that I was going to buy. Those are Techno Phantoms. And the rest, the Watanabes, are the car wheels. They're the wheels you'd find on Takumi's A86 from Initial D. Those are just equip ones, and those are sick, but I don't have anything to reference them from. They're Devil Japan wheels. I've seen them on like Skylines and stuff. And this is just talking about how like the customization began with like the Bosozoku gangs on their motorcycles, and it still happens nowadays too. And just how America and Japan have influenced each other with lowriders and, well, Japanese car culture. This is a display of classic Japanese cars, everything from key. Well, most of these look like key cars actually. Key cars are light cars that are intended for city use. Usually around 500, 600 cc, nothing too heavy. So less than a liter engine. Yeah, this one's 598 cc. It's a Honda. It's an N600 actually. These are so cool. I would totally drive one of these if I needed a city car. But yeah, cool stuff. They have a brief history of all the Japanese car manufacturers that have mattered throughout time, so I'm gonna read through them. This is kind of cool. It's the first car that Suzuki ever made. Like the first actual automobile. If you can believe it. Is there 3 seats or 4? There's 3. It looks pretty cozy. Suzuki Suzulite. It has 21 horsepower and a 360 engine. 360 cc engine, that is. So this was the first ever Silvia. Not the first ever, but the first ever model Silvia. Wow, I want every single one of these. Oh my goodness. A 1-cylinder car. Look at these. They're adorable. What? Oh. I've worked my way down to the bottom floor. This is where all the Porsches are. The extravagant. This thing's so cute, and it's fully drivable too. They're gonna be closing the museum soon. It's almost 6. It's a very cool place. Very cool place. Obviously, you have to be into cars to want to come here, but if you are, spend the money on the tour as well. It's really worth it. Hey, what's going on, Gucci Gang? So, I'm sitting shirtless in my car. Ha ha ha. What do you call it? The video's almost over. We'll just say that. I gotta ship out my friend Liam's mom's camera. Because when Liam parted ways to Death Valley, he left his camera and his spare car key in my van. I'm just putting my shoes on. And I gotta go ship those out at a FedEx office because she needs, Liam's mom, needs it for a shoot. So, I'm off to a FedEx office right now. We're gonna do that. And then, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do, man. Bro, I don't even know, bro. I'm so, like, I have no clue what to do anymore. There's another parking guy coming by right now. I swear to God, if I, like, go to reinsure my car and this somehow affects my insurance in Canada, I'm gonna be so bummed. I'm honestly, if it affects my insurance in Canada, and I already have like 7 parking tickets, honestly, I'm just gonna leave the van in America. I'm gonna, like, drive it to Washington and then just leave the van in America, and, like, one of you guys can just have the van. Just steal it. I'll leave the keys, like, in the van. One of you guys can just steal the van. But that's if everything goes to hell. Yo, I'm just chilling downtown. I'm at, like, a Starbucks right now. I'm just editing the video. I might drive over to, like, Silver Lake today. Apparently that's a really hip and trendy neighborhood. Or I might go to Chinatown because I don't know if I've checked that out yet. I think it's probably around 12 right now. I'm really not too sure. But yeah, I'm kind of just killing time, and then I'm off to Atlanta in a couple days. So, thank you for watching this video. I can't believe I met the real Lightning McQueen, my Lord and Savior. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.